A phone call with an old friend. Introduction. There's something special about reconnecting with an old friend. Even if you haven't spoken in years, that familiar voice on the other end of the line can bring back a flood of memories and emotions. This story is about one such phone call, a conversation between two old friends who haven't spoken in a long time. It's a simple but heartwarming exchange, filled with nostalgia, laughter, and a reminder of the strong bonds that never truly fade. The call begins. It's a quiet Saturday afternoon, and you're sitting at home, relaxing after a long week. The weather outside is calm, with a gentle breeze blowing through the trees. You've been thinking about reaching out to an old friend lately. Someone you used to be very close to but lost touch with over the years. As you scroll through your phone, you come across their number and decide to make the call. You press the call button and listen to the ringing on the other end. Your heart beats a little faster as you wait, wondering if they'll pick up. After a few rings, you hear a familiar voice. "Hello?" they say, sounding a bit surprised. You smile as you respond. "Hey, it's me. How have you been?" There's a brief pause, and then you hear a warm laugh. "Wow, it's been so long. I can't believe it's you. I'm doing well. How about you?" You feel a sense of relief and happiness wash over you. It's as if no time has passed at all. "I'm good, thanks. It's been way too long. I was just thinking about you and thought I'd give you a call." Catching up. The conversation flows naturally as you start catching up on each other's lives. You talk about what you've been up to since you last spoke. Your friend tells you about their job, how they've been working in a new field, and the challenges they've faced along the way. You listen intently, happy to hear that they're doing well. "I remember when you used to talk about wanting to work in that field," you say with a smile. "It's great to hear that you're doing something you're passionate about." Your friend laughs again. "Yeah, it took some time, but I finally got there. What about you? What have you been up to?" You share your own updates, talking about your work, any hobbies you've picked up, and how life has changed for you over the years. The conversation is easy and light, with both of you enjoying the chance to reconnect. As you talk, memories from the past start to surface. You reminisce about the old days when you used to spend so much time together, hanging out after school, going on adventures, and just talking about anything and everything. It's amazing how those memories still feel so fresh in your mind. "Do you remember that time we got lost on our way to that concert?" you ask, laughing at the memory. "Oh, how could I forget?" your friend replies, laughing along with you. "We ended up in the middle of nowhere, and it was raining so hard. But we made it in the end. That was such a crazy night," you say, still smiling. "We were so young and carefree back then." "Yeah, those were the days," your friend agrees. "Things are different now. But it's nice to look back and remember the good times." Talking about life. The conversation eventually shifts to more personal topics. You both talk about how life has changed, how you've grown, and the lessons you've learned along the way. It's a chance to reflect on where you've been and where you're going. "I've learned that life doesn't always go the way we plan," your friend says thoughtfully. "But sometimes that's not a bad thing. It's how we grow and learn." You nod, even though they can't see you. "I agree. There have been so many unexpected twists and turns, but I think they've made me stronger. And it's comforting to know that we're still here, still connected after all this time." Your friend sighs softly. "Yeah. It's good to know that some things never change. Even if we haven't talked in a while, it feels like we can just pick up where we left off." You smile, feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the friendship you share. That's the beauty of true friendship, I guess. It doesn't matter how much time has passed, it's always there. You continue to talk about your families, your hopes for the future, and the things that matter most to you. The conversation is sincere and heartfelt. And you're reminded of why this friendship was so important to you in the first place. Sharing laughter. Of course, no conversation with an old friend would be complete without plenty of laughter. As you talk, you find yourselves cracking up over old jokes, silly moments, and the little things that used to make you both laugh. Do you remember that silly dance we used to do? Your friend asks, trying to stifle a laugh. Oh no, don't remind me! You reply, laughing so hard that tears start to form in your eyes. We thought we were so cool, but we looked ridiculous. Your friend is laughing just as hard. I know, right? But we had so much fun. Those were some of the best times. You both spend the next few minutes reminiscing about all the funny moments you shared, the inside jokes, the pranks you played on each other, and the times you couldn't stop laughing even when you were supposed to be serious. It feels good to laugh like this. To remember the joy and the happiness that this friendship has brought into your life. Even though you've both grown and changed, the ability to make each other laugh is something that hasn't faded. Reflecting on the past. As the conversation continues, you both take some time to reflect on how far you've come since those early days. You talk about the challenges you've faced, the obstacles you've overcome, and the ways in which you've grown as individuals. I used to be so unsure of myself back then, you admit. But over the years, I've learned to be more confident and to trust myself more. Your friend agrees. I've noticed that too. You seem a lot more sure of yourself now. I'm proud of how far you've come. You feel a warm glow of appreciation. Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that. And I can see how much you've grown too. You've always been strong, but now you seem even more determined. Your friend nods. Yeah, life has taught me a lot. It hasn't always been easy. But I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned. And I'm grateful for friends like you, who have been there for me, even if we didn't always stay in touch. You both take a moment to let those words sink in. It's clear that this friendship has had a lasting impact on both of you, and you're both grateful for the support and understanding you've shared over the years. Making plans. As the conversation starts to wind down, you realize that you don't want this to be the last time you talk. You suggest making plans to meet up in person, and your friend is quick to agree. We should definitely get together soon, you say. It's been way too long since we've seen each other. Absolutely, your friend replies. Let's make it happen. Maybe we can grab a coffee or lunch sometime next week. That sounds perfect, you say, already looking forward to it. I can't wait to catch up in person. You both agree on a time and place. And the excitement of seeing each other again starts to build. It feels good to know that this isn't just a one-time conversation, that you're both committed to staying in touch and nurturing this friendship. Saying goodbye. Eventually, it's time to say goodbye. You've been on the phone for quite a while, but it doesn't feel like it at all. The time has flown by, and you're reluctant to end the call. This was really nice, your friend says. I'm so glad you called. I'm glad I did too. You reply. I've missed talking to you. Let's not wait so long to catch up next time. Agreed, your friend says. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. You too, you say with a smile. Talk to you soon. With that, you both hang up, but the warmth of the conversation lingers. You feel a deep sense of satisfaction and happiness. Reconnecting with an old friend has brought a sense of joy and comfort that you didn't realize you needed. Conclusion. Reconnecting with an old friend is like rediscovering a part of yourself that you thought was lost. No matter how much time has passed, a true friendship remains strong, and picking up the phone to reach out can bring back all the warmth, laughter, and memories that made the friendship special in the first place. As you continue your journey in learning English, practicing with conversations like these can help you improve your listening skills and expand your vocabulary. Remember, the key to mastering a language is consistent practice and a willingness to connect with others. Thank you for joining us in this listening practice. Keep practicing, and soon enough, you'll find yourself more confident in your English speaking abilities. Happy learning!